You're sewing through denim when your machine skips stitches? Again, I researched dozens of sewing machines for home use and filtered the ones that actually handle multiple layers. What I found about motor power will save you from buying a sewing machine that quits on anything heavy. Let's dive in. Starting off at number 5, we've got the Brother HC185. This one earns its spot for a clear reason. It does 2 jobs, well, instead of 1. This is a sewing machine and a quilting machine in one package. A lot of people start with basic garment and eventually want to try quilting instead of buying a second machine later. The HC's 185T handles both from day one. It comes with a wide extension table for quilting projects. That's something you'd normally have to buy separate. It makes a real difference with larger fabric pieces. Now, the stitch count. 185 built-in stitches sounds like a lot, and it is. 55 of those are alphanumeric, so you can monogram and label directly on fabric. The remaining 130 cover everything from straight stitches to 8 auto-size buttonhole style. You won't use all of them, but having that range means you won't outgrow this machine anytime soon. Where I think this really wins people over is ease of use. The auto needle threader saves real time. Press a lever and the thread goes through the eye. No squinting, no frustration. The drop-in top bobbin is jam resistant. That alone removes one of the most common headaches in sewing. And the LCD screen makes stitch selection straightforward. Pick your stitch, see it on screen, and go. Brother also packs in 8 presser feet right in the box. No extra purchases needed on day one. That's the kind of value for money detail that adds up. Where I'd set expectations is heavier fabrics. This is not a heavy-duty machine. Multiple layers of denim or thick upholstery could push it past its limits. For quilting cotton, everyday garments, and home projects, it handles the work confidently. Brother backs this with free lifetime technical support, phone, live chat, or online. For this price range, that kind of backing is genuinely hard to find. You'll find the link in the description. At number 2, we've got the Janome sewing machine in white. And this is the one I'd point to if someone said they just want a solid, no-drama machine that works. Here's what stands out. It weighs about 11 pounds. That's light enough to carry to a class, toss in the car, or store in a closet without it becoming a whole event. But light doesn't mean flimsy here. Janome built this with a computerized system, 30 built-in stitches, an LCD display, and a sliding speed control. For something this portable, that's a surprisingly well-rounded feature set. And where it really earns its spot is reliability. People who've owned it for 6 months report sewing through multiple layers of denim, knit fabrics, and lightweight material with almost no tension adjustments. The jam-proof top-loading bobbin is doing a lot of the heavy lifting there. You thread it, it picks up the bobbin thread, and you're sewing. No fighting with it. The needle up and down button is one of those features that sounds small until you actually use it. Pivoting corners, stopping mid-seam, it just makes life easier. Same with the locking stitch button and the reinforced start and end stitches. Smart practical touches. Now, the honest part, the built-in needle threader is inconsistent. Some people love it, others can't get it to work at all. It's not a deal breaker since you can always thread manually, but it's worth knowing. And one person reported skipped stitches on wool, though most had 0 issues across fabric types. Also, it can run a touch noisy. If you're a beginner looking for your first real machine, or someone who needs something portable for classes or travel, this is a really smart pick. It does the basics well and throws in enough extras to grow with you. The drop feed function even opens the door to quilting down the road. You'll find the link in the description. Number 3 on the list is a name you've probably heard before, the Singer Heavy Duty 4423. There's a reason this machine keeps showing up everywhere. It does the one thing most home machines struggle with. It actually handles thick fabrics. Denim, canvas, leather, multiple layers. This is where the heavy duty label earns its keep. The motor pushes 1,100 stitches per minute. That's 50% more power than a standard machine. You won't fight the fabric. No struggling motor sound when you hit a tough seam. It just pushes through. 97 stitch applications sounds like a lot. Most people will use maybe 10 of those regularly, but the range is what matters. Stretch stitches, decorative options, a one-step buttonhole that works in a single pass. The extra long stitch length is smart for basting or heavier materials. And here's what I think sets this apart. The practical stuff. Auto needle threader takes the frustration out of setup. Top drop-in bobbin with a clear cover. You can check your thread supply at a glance. Adjustable presser foot with an extra high lift for bulky layers. Not flashy features, but the kind that save real time and headaches. The heavy-duty metal frame keeps vibrations low. The stainless steel bed plate feeds fabric smoothly. That stability matters more than people think, especially during longer sessions. The built-in free arm is worth mentioning too. Makes hemming pants, cuffs, and collars much easier. One thing to keep in mind, this is not a lightweight portable machine. It's built solid, which is the whole point. But if space is tight or you move it often, plan for that. Singer also includes their Creative Aid app for tutorials and troubleshooting. Nice bonus if you're still building confidence. If your current machine chokes on denim or skips through layers, this is the fix. You'll find the link in the description.
These products are great, but there are hundreds of deals every day, and most of them are trash. That's why I pick the 5 best from each category every day and post them for free on Telegram. And you can choose only the categories that interest you with zero spam. Link in the description.
At number 2, and honestly, this one earned its spot, the Janome Loft 100. If you've ever fought with tension issues on a sewing machine, you know how maddening that is. Thread bunching underneath, uneven stitches, constant fiddling with dials. The Loft 100 basically eliminates that problem. Right out of the box, the tension is dialed in. And here's the part that really sets it apart. When you switch between stitches, the machine adjusts tension automatic. No flipping through a manual, no guessing. It just handles it. You get 100 built-in stitches and 7 one-step buttonholes. Those buttonholes deserve their own mention. People who own this machine specifically call out the buttonhole quality as some of the best they've seen on a home unit. If you're making garments, that matters a lot. The LCD screen and speed control slider keep setup simple. Top-loading drop-in bobbin, built-in needle threader, free arm for sleeves and cuffs, drop feed for free motion quilting. Janome packed the essentials in without overcomplicating anything. Now, one design choice that genuinely doesn't make sense. The accessory storage is built into the extension tray. When you pull it off, everything falls out. It's a minor annoyance, not a deal breaker, but it's a strange oversight on an otherwise well-designed machine. What convinces me most is the consistency. Beginners love it because it's approachable. Experienced sewers love it because it handles denim, knits, and multiple layers without complaint. Quilters confirm it meets their expectations too. That kind of range from a brand like Janome is genuinely hard to argue with in this price category. If you want something that works right from day one and covers a wide range of projects, this belongs near the top of your list. You'll find the link in the description. Before we reveal our number 1, be sure to check out the description below for the freshest deals on each of these items. Taking the top spot, and honestly, this one earns it, the Brother CS7 205 computerized sewing machine. Here's why this sits at number 1. It hits that sweet spot between having enough features to grow with you and not being so complex that you want to throw it out the window. 150 built-in stitches sounds like a lot, and it is. But the key is the variety. Utility stitches for everyday mending, decorative options for when you want to get creative, heirloom stitches, and 8 auto-size buttons. That covers basically every project a home sewer would tackle. The LCD screen is what ties it all together. You pick your stitch, see it on screen, and go. No guessing, no flipping through a manual every 5 minutes. For anyone who's felt intimidated by computerized machines, this one keeps things approachable. Now, the auto needle threader and drop-in bobbin. These sound like small things, but if you sew regularly, they save you real frustration. Threading a needle by hand gets old fast. A jam-resistant bobbin system means fewer stops mid-project. That's the kind of thoughtful design that shows Brother understands what actually slows people down during a session. And here's what really pushed this to the top. It comes with a wide table, 11 presser feet, and a quilt. That is a serious accessory bundle. Most machines at this level make you buy half of that separately. The wide table alone makes quilting manageable instead of a wrestling match with fabric. One thing to keep in mind, this runs at 120 volts only, built for US outlets. If you're outside the States, that's a deal breaker unless you have a proper converter. But as a full package, nothing else on this list gives you this much out of the box. It works for beginners who want room to grow, and for experienced sewers who need reliable daily performance. The link is in the description. Now you know which machines actually handle multiple layers, and which ones will skip stitches the moment you hit denim. Some of these have limited time deals worth catching, so if one matched your needs, you'll find the links in the description.